Welcome back to our emergency series. It's day 18, Mayday 18. So today we're talking about thunderstorm penetration and severe turbulence. So I'll give you some highlights here. See my main channel for the full video. Now this is another one of those emergencies, kind of like VFR to IMC, which don't just pop out of nowhere, right? You've probably already made a series of sketchy decisions, which has put you into this situation to begin with. Maybe you had hoped to make it through a gap in the line, or you had hoped to pick your way around the buildups and get through that convective segment, right? And then the whole thing just closed in. Or maybe you saw the line coming, but you had hoped to get to your destinations before that line of thunderstorms hit. But hoping is never a good plan. So whatever series of decisions got you to this point, doesn't matter at this point. Your only goal now is to survive and exit the thunderstorm. So one of the biggest concerns here is not to break the airplane apart with the updrafts and the downdrafts. So you need to slow to maneuvering speed. Now, what about control inputs? You're going to be getting bounced around a lot, right? So don't try to constantly hold an altitude or a heading, right? The focus should be on trying to maintain a level pitch attitude and keep the wings level. So while doing this, you're going to need to accept fluctuations in altitude and heading, right? So how do you escape the thunderstorm then that you just entered? Well, the general consensus, right, is to tighten the seatbelt as much as possible and continue flying straight ahead to get through it. Okay, so flying through a thunderstorm is a bit too exciting for me. So what can we do to avoid them altogether? Well, getting a proper understanding of the weather conditions en route before your flight is a big part of it, right? Check the radar map. Are there any convective segments in the area, right? And of course, reference the METARs and TAFs along your route of flight. So, okay, that's all well and good in the planning phase, but we know how accurate forecasts can be, right? It's possible nothing was forecasted and they just start to pop up. So at this point, I think the key is to keep your options open, right? Don't get yourself locked into a position where there are no options left and thunderstorm penetration is the only choice remaining, right? If they start to build and it looks like the line's forming, it's better to get on the ground and then wait it out rather than risk trying to punch through a hole, right? Wherever the weather or rain is looking weaker. And of course, if you do find yourself navigating around them, make sure you keep a good distance. All right, so day 18, thunderstorm penetration and severe turbulence. Keep away from thunderstorms, fly safe. We'll chat again tomorrow.